So as part of yesterday's class, we discussed about few details about for loop. So a for loop is a facility. So with help of for loop, the performance wise, we have seen a good performance by using with for loop, and even for loop is also having a Unix style syntax. The syntax of that one is for control variable in. The syntax is for control variable. So here we can use any of the variable I, j, k, or name, whatever the variable, and input. So what happens here is, so the input means as part of input we can provide input as a range. So we can provide input as a range. So along with the range, so we can also provide input as so one is that range, and we can also pass the input as an array, and we can also pass input as an say input as like a dollar star dollar at the rate. And so basically if you want to execute if you want to execute set of statements in set of statements based on the command output. So if the command returned 100 times, and if you want to if you want to iterate your loop 100 times, then we'll go with we'll go with this then we go with this for loop. And mainly it's mainly for example, the real-time use case of this for loop is, so let's consider you are having a servers. Let's consider you are working in an organization, or if you take an example of lab. So as part of the lab, we might be having hundreds of servers. We might be having the hundreds of servers. So since you are having hundreds of servers, so since you are having hundreds of servers, then what we need to do is, so we need to connect to each server. We need to connect to each server. After connecting to each server, you want to the requirement here is, so the requirement here is, for example, this we already discussed. The requirement here is, so connect to each server. So for example, the shell script is shell script. We are going to write a shell script. The requirement of shell script is, so connect to each server, connect to each server. Connect to each server, and otherwise, the requirement of here is, an organization is having hundreds of servers. An organization is having hundreds of servers. You want to validate the you want to validate the availability of each Linux server, whichever the Linux server is available. So whichever the Linux server is whichever the Linux server is reachable. So then reachable, and try to check the service validations, and a couple of services. If any of the service is not working, so extract the server itself is not working. Then send a notification, which means that, so we do have a, so we do have an organization is having an organization an organization is having, why people are connecting multiple times. So an organization is having hundreds of hundreds of servers. The name of the server, the name of the servers are. So for example, let's consider the name of the servers are. So a server, an Unix server contains either name, or it can be also it can be also so when you go with a Linux server, so when you go with a Linux server, so not only Linux server, every server contains a valid unique IP address, or a unique system name. So now consider we are going with some IP address. We are going with some IP address. So we do have a how do we get the IP address? IPA. So in your organization is having servers from 0 to 135. So for example, consider 135, right? So you have a range. The range of okay servers are, so the range of servers are okay 192.168.0 dot okay 10 to okay 10 to okay 10 to okay 10 to 80. And okay the other okay range is, so the other range is like okay we do have a different types of okay ranges, okay 80. And okay the other set is, so for example okay 1 dot okay 1 dot okay 1 dot 10. And okay 1 dot okay 100 okay 1 dot okay 10. Then okay, other range is like okay 1. So okay 1 to okay for example 1 dot 10 to 25. So these are the range of okay IPs. These are the okay range of IPs an organization okay holds. An organization okay holds. So okay here is the okay range. So here is the okay range. And okay the one more range is, and the one more range is, so okay here 10 to okay 10 to okay 25, 10 to okay 25. So this is the okay another range. So this is a another range. And okay we do have a separate ranges, let's consider. So okay we do have a okay, separate okay ranges. So and okay even let's consider the last one is, so for example okay 10 dot okay 10 dot okay 100 okay to 100 to 200 and 100 to 200 220. So this is a having okay hundreds of okay 100 plus servers, I mean okay having okay having okay 100 plus servers. So this is the okay, range of okay, this is the range of IP address. So a server can contains the name or okay, host name or IP address. So if it is a host name, how it looks like? So how do we get the host name of system? The one while creating a Unix system, we might set okay, the server name, right? So that server name will become as a okay, host name. Now we do have this many of servers. So from this many of servers, okay, from this many of servers, so you consider okay here you are going to consider the admin node. So the admin node of okay in out of all these servers, you are going to okay you are going to consider okay 10 is a admin server. So 10 is a so admin server. So from this server we want to establish a connection. So we want to establish, so okay either we want to establish, so either I mean that kind of requirement okay we'll think later. So from this okay node, okay from this admin node, the first one is, so establish okay passwordless authentication. Establish passwordless authentication. So authentication. So passwordless okay, authentication. Okay for root account. For okay root account only. For okay root account. Okay for root account. Then second one is, so okay validate okay then okay every 5 minutes, okay every 30 minutes instead of okay okay, every 30 minutes, check the availability, check the okay availability of okay check the availability of okay servers. If any of the server, if any of the server, the any of the server is not reachable, not reachable, so extract and okay keep it into keep it into a file, keep it in a okay file. So then if server is okay if server is available, so okay if server is okay if server is available, if server is okay reachable, check the status of okay check the port status of okay port status of okay 80 okay check the port status of okay check the okay, port status of okay 8080. So for example check the status of okay Apache, check the status of, so Apache okay check the status of okay Apache okay Apache. And okay also okay also okay SNMP and also SNMP okay service, SNMP okay service. So okay, I mean if any of the okay I mean the same way. So if any of the server, so for example if any of the server, so if Apache is not working, extract that so and so node Apache is not working, and SNMP is not available. So you have to say that okay so and so node okay, and so and so node okay SNMP service is not okay SNMP service is not okay available. So the SNMP service is okay not available. So then in this case, okay, we need to okay do that. What is the port of okay Apache? The Apache okay with the Apache Apache kind of web service. So for the web service, contains two ports. One is 80 and 443. So 80 means secure port, and 80 is a HTTP port, and 443 is a secure port. So you will consider as 443 port. Check the status of 443. So Apache, Apache HTTPS, and along with that, so SNMP. So what is the port number of SNMP? So the SNMP port number is 25. We already discuss, and we already discuss. So we already discuss. So if you want to achieve this kind of requirement, so if you want to achieve this kind of requirement, then so it will be straightforward. So the how do we establish the passwordless authentication? You are already aware of it. How to establish the passwordless authentication? So what you are going to achieve? How we are going to achieve? We are going log into 192 dot 168 dot 0 dot 10 server, and generate authentication keys. Generate authentication keys. Authentication keys. And after generating that authentication keys, after generating the authentication keys, then how do we copy the file? How do we copy the file? What is the syntax of SSH copy command? So what is the syntax of SSH copy? So we already discussed, right? So we already discussed about this SSH copy. So what is that? What is the syntax of SSH copy? Can somebody tell me the syntax of SSH copy? Come on. So we already discussed, right? So SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID. Do you remember or not? Okay, that's fine. So the syntax of SSH copy ID. So I mean we already discussed, right? So SSH copy ID. So after generating the authentication keys, so after generating that authentication keys, then what is the approach we need to follow? So how do we follow that? Come on. The syntax of authentication keys is SSH hyphen keygen hyphen T RSA. So hyphen T RSA, it will generate two files. One is ID underscore RSA, the other one is ID underscore RSA dot pub, where it will generate default working directory of Linux of a user. So how do we get the default default working directory? Echo dollar path. So inside that path, it will be create under home directory, under home directory. So it creates a folder called dot ssh, and it generates two files. What are the two files it will generate? ID underscore RSA, and ID underscore RSA dot pub. ID underscore RSA and ID underscore RSA dot pub. These are the two files it will be generated. So after generating this one, so consider you already generated the authentication keys. You already generated the authentication keys. So now, now after that, if you want to push the certificates, so if you want to push this, if you want to push this certificate, how do we push this one? The public key. So how do we push the public key to that remote server? So then, in order to push it to all the nodes, so what we can do? We can create a for loop. So we can create a for loop. So how do we create a for loop? For server in. Thank you. So for server in. So for server in. So for server in. So here range. So here is the range. So here is the range, and do echo dollar server, and done. Echo dollar server and done. So when you run this command, it will show you the all the server names. You know the usage of the range. So quickly we are going to show the okay, range okay, as well. Then after that, what is the syntax of this guy? The syntax is very simple. SSH hyphen copy okay hyphen okay ID. So SSH copy hyphen ID okay hyphen I the input file. So okay for input file okay for example okay root okay, root or okay, whatever the folder or a home by. So okay home by okay root by dot ssh okay forward slash id underscore rsa dot okay pub id underscore dot pub. Then so here dollar server. So okay user I mean okay here. So we need to specify it as a dollar server. So for example if you are going to if you are not going to okay specify if you are not going to okay specify the username, it will consider root only the default okay account, just okay path. If you are not going to specify the path also, then automatically it will copy to the. So automatically it will create a file and authorize underscore keys. It will also create a directory dot ssh and it will also create a authorize underscore keys file and it will copy it. So for example, very first time you know that it will enter that it will ask you to enter the password. You need to enter the password. So this is the one way to achieve okay first requirement. So what is the second requirement? The second requirement is, so as part of second requirement, how do we check that okay every 30 minutes whether server is reachable or not? So how do we check that? By using the ping command. So ping, what are the options of okay ping command? For example, let's consider I want to check whether the server is reachable or not. Okay, ping. So the server is reachable or not. How do we check that? Okay, ping. So I mean, as long as okay, if we I mean even ping command also okay ping command is also having some option. What is the options of okay ping command? So ping hyphen okay c. So ping hyphen okay c okay one. So means only one iteration. So only so one iteration. For example, okay, if you go with so ping hyphen c www.google.com. So okay, it will says that. So okay, I mean one time only it is okay connected, and we got the okay response. But if it is not connecting, and okay, if you want to specify the timeout parameter, what is the options to specify the timeout parameter? Okay, here, which option we can able to specify the timeout parameter? So okay, here, so okay here hyphen w. So okay hyphen w. We can mention as okay 2 seconds or okay just mention okay, okay 3. So in this case, it will okay. For example, okay here www.12345.com. So okay, it will saying that okay ping okay unknown host. So we are going to get as a unknown okay host. So what is the meaning of okay hyphen w? Hyphen w means to specify okay a timeout parameter. So how much timeout okay you want to validate. The interface also we can specify, and these are the different okay options. So the same thing okay we are going to so okay, achieve on okay here the same thing we are going to so achieve it. So here okay ping. So okay ping okay hyphen w hyphen c then okay dollar okay server. So how do we know that whether previous server is whether previous command is success or not? We can able to check by using if dollar question mark. So if dollar question mark not equals to zero, okay, not equals to zero, then echo okay dollar echo okay dollar okay echo dollar. So okay here echo dollar server. So okay echo okay dollar server. Then okay double greater than. So okay okay forward slash okay temp unreachable dot okay txt unreachable dot okay txt. So where are you going to use the double quotations? So it will be always try to okay append it. So it will always try to append the operation. Okay has not been by sh. And okay, I'm also going to okay whenever I run a program, I'm going to nullify this okay file. I'm going to nullify okay this file unreachable.txt. So cat forward slash okay temp okay ping service okay okay tomcat okay unreachable okay, okay apache apache unreachable.txt. Then we can also create, we are also having a snmp, right? So temp okay snmp service service dot okay txt service dot okay txt. So since the server is not reachable, I am going to okay, I'm directly copying the input to this file. Then okay else. So for example, if it is success, then we want to check. Okay, then okay, we want to okay validate whether a port is okay, reachable or not. A specific port is reachable or not. So a specific port is reachable or not. How do we check whether specific port is reachable or not? Again, telnet. Okay, telnet. Then okay, dollar server. Telnet dollar server. What is the port number? First 443. Okay, first okay 443 is the okay first one 443. And okay, this is the one thing. Or so apart from that okay telnet, what is the okay, another command okay we are having? So okay, what is that okay another command okay we are having? So we discuss, right, as part of command okay we are okay discuss. So what is the other option? I think something is wrong. So what is the another command okay, we are having? So one is okay telnet. So for example, telnet is okay not reachable. So for example, okay, if telnet is okay not working, then we can also go with okay, nc command. We can also go with the so okay, nc command. So we'll okay one for one server okay we'll go with this one, other one okay this one, and okay even in telnet also telnet hyphen hyphen okay help. So as part of telnet hyphen hyphen help hostname port, and okay direct it will check whether that is reachable or not, and it will be okay come out. So here telnet server, okay then okay, after that, so okay we'll try to okay move this to everything to dev forward slash okay null, which means that the instead of displaying the output on screen, we are redirecting the output to output to okay some other okay here we are trying to the standard errors and okay everything we are moving into okay dev null file only. So telnet, then again okay same facility again the okay same okay here. So again, so if okay dollar question mark okay not equals to 0, then echo okay echo dollar server. Then okay now I will copy to apache unreachable dot okay txt apache unreachable dot txt, then f5. So this is okay one thing. And apart from that okay telnet, so we are also having the okay nc also okay same thing. Nc command is alternative of so okay alternative of okay telnet. So now what is the port number of snmp? 25. So 25 is the snmp port number. Then okay we are going to use the okay, same thing we are going to so okay access the okay same thing. So f5. So okay f5, and okay we are trying to so again the last one is okay f5. The last one is the so f5. What are you trying to okay achieve here? So for server in, so okay for server in we are trying to check. So we are trying to check whether how many services are reachable, how many services are not reachable. We are trying to okay check here. So okay here okay do is going to exist on okay here, and okay this if condition at the end, and okay this if condition is okay going to okay complete on okay here, and okay if this condition is going to complete on okay here. So after completion of this, then what we can check? So we can check the so okay then we have completed it. So after that we want to okay we want to send an email, right? Now check that okay if hyphen s, so okay if hyphen s unreachable dot okay txt. So if hyphen s okay, unreachable dot txt, this is for okay snmp. So okay here okay it should be okay snmp, right? So okay if hyphen s okay this guy, then echo list of okay servers, okay unreachable at just okay date, then okay double quotations pipe mail hyphen s subject, then unreachable servers, just subject is unreachable okay servers, okay then okay hyphen a, What is this? Okay, this server. You know the meaning of okay if hyphen s. So okay, okay here then okay mail ID. Then okay mail ID and okay fi. The similarly for the okay same guy as well. Similarly for the same guy okay as well. If hyphen s. So okay if hyphen s. So okay, okay here. So we'll also okay check for this okay Apache Tomcat services as well. And okay we'll also okay check for SNMP service okay as well. SNMP service also. So we'll okay check it. So okay here. So list of okay servers where list of servers. Okay list of servers. Okay okay list of servers. Okay where list of servers. Okay okay where Apache is down. So Apache is not okay reachable. Apache is not okay reachable. And list of servers okay SNMP is not okay something not okay reachable. So not okay reachable. So this way we can able to so create okay one kind of okay shell program. So here what are we trying to achieve here? We have created a shell script starting from here. So okay starting from okay here. Okay, we're starting from here. Okay, we are trying to okay run this okay program. So for this okay here. So okay, we are trying to check that okay, whether server is reachable. If server is not reachable, we are trying to notify, and if the server is reachable, okay, then immediately. So what are we trying to achieve? We are trying to check the telnet, and okay, if it is not reachable, then we are capturing it. Again, we are also checking for okay SNMP, which is not reachable. Then okay here. So what we can do is so to understand this program more clearly, what we can do is we can also write some comments on okay here. Comments are check whether checking the functionality of checking the okay, functionality of checking the checking the availability of okay servers. For example, so that okay even in future whenever you are trying to connect, we are okay. I mean it's kind of a comment. It's kind of a okay, comment. Then after that, so again checking checking the presence of Apache service, checking the status of SNMP. So we can write okay those comments. So we can write those comments, and okay based on the comments, definitely okay we can able to. So based on that comments, okay we can able to okay proceed it. So this is how we can okay write okay shell scripts on okay this is okay we can able to write okay shell script. And okay even we can also reduce the number of lines in a program. So if you are having good knowledge on functions, and before that okay if you are having any doubts, do let me know. This is a kind of okay very simple program. So any doubts on okay this program? We can say that okay even if you are trying for a job, if you are looking for a job opportunities, okay then even if you are specifying in your resume that I have a good knowledge on Unix, so we can try that okay in my lab I have these many servers. So I have created okay I mean we have already installed okay some web services and SNMP services. In order to check whether they are working or not, then okay, we created okay this kind of okay shell scripts. And we can also say that okay, I have created a shell script to check whether database is running or not. If the database is not running, okay, then sending a notification. And okay, the one more okay utility is so okay. I mean, there are different. We have already enabled okay in our lab environment. We have enabled master and slave replication of database. So I mean, you know that there is a concept of master and slave to automatically copy the data into okay, different database from current database. You can check and you can check for okay, what is the master and slave replication strategy. We'll come to know. So okay, we were checking whether replication is happening or not. If not, sending out notification or a auto healing, and okay, even housekeeping programs. What do you mean by housekeeping programs? So if any I mean, removing the disk space which are older than some days, based on some criteria, all this will fall under shell scripts only. So this program, so if somebody asks you that okay, how to okay, schedule this program every 30 minutes, then cron tab hyphen e, okay, then okay, we can specify minutes are 30 star 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 home by home by so root by service validation dot sh service servers and service validation dot sh. So with help of this program, so you can say that this is the program I have created as part of my lab environment. So that will be really helpful, right? So I mean, if you are appearing in an interview in outside also, then we can explain this kind of things. So I hope it's clear for everyone. Any doubts on this program? Say yes or no.
No, no.
So simply what we are doing with help of for loop, we are trying to iterate the servers. Since we are having a range facility, we are going to use that. Then do then with help of ping command. So here every command you know it. So, before writing this program, you know functionality of for loop, you know the functionality of ping command, you know the functionality of dollar question mark, and you know how to use the if condition. Now you know how to use this cron tab, and you know how to use this mail command as well. So everything you know it, but the only thing is you need to how you are going to keep it on chronological order. That is the matters. That is the that's the only matter that if you know that, then obviously, we can achieve it. The same program, not only for this, in order to understand, so the same, simply, then calculating the interest, we can also achieve it by using for loop, or even identifying the grade of, identifying the grade average marks of student and percentage. Even for loop also we can able to achieve it and anything. So if you want to run the program more than one time, then we go with this um, we go with this for loop. And similarly, so assume that so if you are having a databases, even Unix allows us to connect. So here is one another concept. So Unix allows us to connect to a database, to a database from CLI. So if it is a Oracle, so if it is a Oracle database, we have to use a syntax called SQL plus command. If it is a MySQL, MySQL. If it is a Postgres, PSQL. So it is a Postgres, PSQL. So how to establish? So for example, if it is a how to establish a connection to how to establish connections to databases to DBs from Linux server. How do we establish this one? We can able to establish by using so we can able to establish with help how can we establish this one? We can able to if it is a Oracle. So for Oracle, the syntax of Oracle is SQL plus hyphen s username forward slash password at the rate of DB name. Then if you want to run any queries, then select statement. Then select statement. We can able to run this query. Then after that we can also copy the output to a file. Copy the output to copy output. Where so for example, temp data dot txt. This also we can able to do that. So if it is a MySQL, say MySQL hyphen u, so username hyphen p password, then hyphen p password. Then after that, if you want to connect anything, so use db name. So use db name colon. So colon the same select statement. Select statement. Then greater than. Then greater than. So we go with for example similarly we can go with you can go with temp data dot txt. This also we can able to so achieve it. So these are the different things we can able to okay, do it. So SQL plus MySQL, and okay, along with okay SQL plus and okay MySQL, we're also having a P-SQL. So we're also having a okay P-SQL. So how do we go with okay P-SQL? So we can also go with a okay P-SQL okay as well. So okay, the syntax of okay P-SQL is, I mean, if it is a Postgres, so if it is a Postgres, how do we connect it? So we can able to connect okay, by using P-SQL command. So P-SQL here also same hyphen U. So username hyphen P port number and okay, hyphen P port number hyphen D okay database. So okay then okay then the same. Okay, then I okay, after that okay hyphen e, then okay select statement. Then okay select okay statement. This way we can able to establish the connectivity to a databases from Linux server. So whereas okay, if you're having a requirement, so if you're having a requirement that you want to connect to a database from Linux server itself, you want to read okay specific there is a requirement that okay you want to read okay some specific data from database. After reading the data, okay, after reading specific data from database, and you want to notify to you want to notify, so in this case we can also okay, use this we can also use this SQL plus command. The requirement okay here is, so the requirement okay here is connect to connect to database, connect to a database okay called so ORCL, okay using okay RAM forward slash 123 credentials. Okay, run the below report. Okay, run the below I mean, so extract the data from database tables, DB tables. Okay, DB tables, and save the output, okay into a file, into a file. If file contains the data, so if file contains the data, send a notification. Okay, send an email, send an okay email. So in this case, so how do we okay do that? Similarly, the same thing. So hash not, so okay bin by okay bash. Then okay after that, so okay forward okay then okay we can go with, so here SQL okay plus hyphen s. So what is that? Okay, username. So RAM, okay, username. So SQL plus okay hyphen s means silent mode. So hyphen s is a okay silent mode. So username forward slash forward slash password at the rate of, so okay at the rate of okay DB names, at the rate of DB name or okay CL, okay ORCL, then double quotations. So okay then okay double quotations. So okay, here we can able to specify all your okay statements. Okay, set okay header off. So if you want to okay hop the okay header, I think we already discussed about all this on okay SQL plus syntaxes. So set header off, set I mean set okay, then there are some kind of okay set commands. Set number of lines is equal to whatever it is. Then after that, okay spool is a command. Okay spool. Then okay home by okay or okay, spool okay temp by data dot okay txt. Okay, then after that write a select statement, select, so e dot okay star comma okay d dot okay star okay from employee e join, okay join department okay d on d dot okay department number is equals to, so okay e dot okay department number, whatever this okay select statement. I don't want to go with okay further. So okay this one, then okay spol okay spool okay off. Then immediately you want to copy this output to, I mean this one. So since we are going with okay spool command, so we don't require that. Then anyhow output is okay saving to here. And okay if you want to copy to some other file, we can also copy to some okay temp okay data one dot okay txt, whatever it is. Then after that, then what we can do, we can also check the, so if dollar question mark, so if dollar question mark, so if dollar question mark, not equals to 0, we can consider. So, okay, I mean, in this case, echo DB connection is failed. Echo DB connection is, okay, failed. DB connection is, okay, failed. Okay, then, okay, mail command. So, mail, okay, hyphen, yes. So, you can finish this, okay, mail syntax. So, okay, else, check the size of a file. So, if hyphen s, okay, if hyphen s, okay, this file names, whatever the data you are trying to save, check this, okay, size name. Then that's it. Okay, then echo, okay, attached the, so attached the requested, okay, data, something pipe mail hyphen s. So, okay, subject hyphen a attachment, then again mail id, then okay, fi, then okay, fi. This way we can able to, okay, write, okay, I mean, this is also kind of real-time program. You can say that we do have a database, okay, in our, okay, lab environment. So we want to connect to a database, and I want to, after connecting database, I want to, okay, read the data. After reading the data, I want to copy the data into a file. Then the same file I want to notify to, I want to send it to, okay, my, okay, HOD, or okay, my, okay, principal. So whatever it is. So if you want to do that, so this way we can able to, so achieve it. This way we can able to achieve it. And we also create, okay, we also use the shell script to take the backup of databases frequently. So how do we take the backup of database? So we do have a export and, okay, import commands. So there are many things. If it is a MySQL, SQL dump command. If it is a Postgres, PG dump. So we will come to know that, okay, if you are going to work on, okay, Oracle database, so okay, if you want to take the export, if you want to export the database, exp is a command. If you want to import the database, imp is a command. If it is a MySQL, SQL dump. So if it is a Postgres, okay, PG dump. These are the commands to take a dump. What is a dump? Dump in the sense like whatever the data is available, okay, on the database that moment, it will copy to a file in a proper format in .sql file. The same .sql file data we can also dump it into some other instance, so that, okay, we can, I mean, the intent of taking a backup, so you know the how to, what is the intent of taking a backup. If something goes wrong, then, okay, we can recover it from, okay, we can recover it from that backups. If all looks okay, okay, so that is the intent of, okay, backups, right? So we can also say that, okay, for that, in our lab environment we are having, five databases. For those five databases, every, I mean, I have created a shell script. So I have created a shell script. So I have created, okay, shell script to achieve, okay, to achieve, okay, below, okay, to achieve, okay, below. One is, what is the first one? Take the backup of, take the, okay, DB backup of, okay, take the backup of, take the, okay, backup of, okay, take the backup of all, okay, take the backup of, okay, databases which are, okay, DB12. So, okay, DB12, DB, okay, 5. So total we are having five databases. Five databases backup, we will, okay, I mean, you have created a shell script. So what are the conditions? If backup fails, so if backup, okay, fails, so it notifies. So, okay, it notifies to us, else it won't. Then what is the other requirement? What is the other one? So, okay, I mean, the same at the, okay, at the end, okay, okay, at the end, at the end. So, okay, we remove the backups, we remove the backups. So which are, okay, older than, which are older than, okay, 7 days, which are older than, okay, which are older than, okay, 4 days, because 4 days not, I mean, 4 days means it's heavy. So at the end, okay, we remove the backups which are, okay, okay, which are, okay, older than, okay, 5 days, so which are older than, okay, 5 days. So this kind of program, okay, I have created, and, okay, I schedule it on, okay, by using cron tab. So how do we schedule this backup? Every day midnight you want to, every 6 hours you want to take the backup, right? So 00, okay, then 0 comma 6 comma, okay, 12 comma 18. So that four times it will take a backup. So then the, okay, okay, the backups which are older than, okay, so and so date, okay, we are going to delete it. So you can say that I have created, this kind of, okay, shell programs also. You can think n number of thing, and, okay, we can say that, okay, you can also, for example, assume that you are having a, I mean, you are working, there is a requirement. So okay, if you are working in an organization, the organization is having some x number of okay services. So if you want to okay validate whether those services are running or not, okay, then if the services are not running, then notifying to that okay support team, or notifying to okay respective teams. So we can say that okay n number of use cases, and okay, n number of okay, use cases we can say, and okay, we can okay, send it. There are lots of okay, use cases okay, to create a shell script. So other shell script is, so create a shell script. So create a okay, shell script okay, to read the okay, dynamic information of log file, information of okay, log file. Whenever okay, you found a fatal or okay, exception or okay, error keyword, okay, notify to support team, this is, you can also mention that this kind of program also okay, I have created, this kind of program also okay, I have created. So there are many use cases okay, we can think, and okay, we can create the okay, programs, we can be able to create okay, programs. There are no okay, limitations on that. You can also okay, can you also provide okay, some useful scenarios, so that okay, we can able to create okay, shell programs. So why we are, the main reason to create this many okay, shell programs are, the main reason is, so you will get okay, more hands-on. So how do we get more hands-on? Because we're already having Linux server, we know how to schedule, we know each and every component, do a proper practice. So if you are able to okay, follow the entire course from day one to here, you will definitely okay, get a job on okay, you will definitely get a job on okay, you will definitely get a okay, job, that I'm 100% okay, sure. In case if you're not having a job, and even though if you're searching okay, mainly for freshers, so you can say that okay, I learned okay, this many, so that okay, definitely people okay, if you're already having this much of Unix skills, so if you're a fresher, people will definitely okay, hire you, definitely will okay, prefer okay, your resume. Okay, any other doubts? The next one is like I already, I even with my interest, I have created a lot many of shell script. So even dollar rate also same, nothing much is there. So for example, like if you go with okay, this program, so let me write okay, this program, copy paste. So what are trying to okay, achieve this program? Okay, cd okay, var temp. So okay, vi abc dot okay, for loop test dot okay, sh. So what is the intent of this program? We want to take the input as dollar star. So okay, we want to take the okay, input as okay, dollar. Okay, by using dollar at the rate, okay, you want to okay, access it. So then how do we access it? Okay, by using okay, dollar okay, okay, question mark. Nothing much. Okay, sh. So for loop test dot sh. So if I'm going to okay, provide okay, a b okay, cd, so okay, India, okay, Bharat, so okay, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka. So whatever the names we are within, we can able to. So if you are providing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, it says that total number of arguments is 15. And how are you going to access one by one? The first argument is 1, second argument is 2. This way we can able to access it one by one. Whereas if you go with, if you go with, that is the advantages of, okay, dollar at the rate, right? So where we can able to access all positional parameters at once, and okay, we can able to access it. For example, if you go with okay, for arguments, okay, in okay, dollar star. So if you try to okay, access the same thing on okay, here, okay, do okay, echo dollar I done. So okay, here again okay, define okay, one more time, I is equals to 1, because again we are going to reset the value of okay I. Same thing we can able to so achieve it. So for example 15 7, and this way we can able to so achieve it. So I hope it's clear for okay everyone whatever you are explaining. And okay, there are many programs okay we have created that okay it's fine for okay everyone.